Hey champions, it's your realtor with results, Philip Nunez. And today's video, we're going to be discussing one of the most important things when it comes to selling your home for top dollar, and that is pricing. But more importantly, pricing in a shifting market. If you've been paying attention, homes are staying on the market a little bit longer and price reductions are becoming a little more prevalent. And that's because the market is slowly shifting into its next market. Fundamentally, a real estate cycle has four markets. And real quickly, right now we've actually been in what we call an expansion market for the last 5 years, in essence a seller's market from about 2013. The market before that was the recovery market, and to gain perspective on how it's all played out in the last 10 years, it was from around 2011 to 2013 was the recovery phase, coming off of the recession that we had in 2009 to 2011. And before that, we had what we call an oversupply, which was from 2007 to 2009. But we've been fortunate over the last 5 years to be in a strong seller's market. And as I mentioned, pricing is probably the top strategy to make sure that you get top dollar for your home. There are other strategies. In fact, there's 7 total strategies that I deploy in order to make sure my clients get top dollar for their home. If you'd like to know what those are, just simply go to www.28daysoritpay.com. So again, pricing is extremely important, and yet this is where I see a lot of homeowners, and unfortunately some agents, really have a breakdown and make mistakes. See, the goal is to get the most exposure of your house into the market, because that will give you the highest probability of getting the best buyers through the door, and eventually they will submit the best offers and you'll get more money. The important thing is to take advantage of what we call the window of opportunity. And that's when a home first hits the market. That's when you're going to get the best offers and the most offers. Right? So it's right between the first 7 to 21 days. And that's why pricing is imperative. Now, here's an industry secret you're not going to get from many agents. 30 to 35% of homes that go on the market will require a price correction in order to sell. And you might be wondering, well, what's the big deal? I'll just reduce the price. Well, here's the problem. The problem is that if a home sits on the market for over 30 days, on average, the price reduction is going to have to be between 3 to 5% in order for it to sell. So let's just play this out. If your house is worth $800,000, you're going to need a $40,000 price reduction in order to sell it. Are you okay with reducing the price by $40,000? Absolutely not. I wouldn't be, right? So again, pricing is important. So let's go over the strategy, and it's what I call event pricing. Now, remember guys, the goal is to get the most exposure, to get the best buyers that will submit the best offers. So let's play this out, okay? Let's say your house, there's been 4 local comparables, homes that have sold. They're similar in layout, quality, condition. And just a quick note about pricing. Today we're just going to go over numbers. There are a few other elements that would play a part into pricing a home, like if there's a lack of inventory in your area or an oversupply of inventory, if you live in a neighborhood that is sought after, or if you live in a neighborhood where it has a really good school district, and that matters to a lot of people, right? But I'm not going to go over that today. Today we're going to focus on numbers. So let's say you have one comparable that sold at $560 a square foot. The second one sold at $565 a square foot. The next one at $569, and the last one at $574. Now, if you are my client and I ask you, where do you think we should price your home? You will probably gravitate towards the $574 a square foot, naturally. I understand that. And yet, if you were my client, this is where I would need you to trust me. Because I would suggest to you that you price your home between these two price points. Why? Because it's going to create a massive amount of interest in your home, which will cause the market to raise the price by having multiple offers and creating a natural bidding environment, which will eventually lead you to get this or above, right? So let's play this out. Let's $574 a square foot. If your house is 1,500 square feet, is a house that's worth $860,000. Now, if you're a buyer that's qualified, motivated, and ready and looking for a property, and you see this house come on the market, your first emotion is going to be desire. Finally, something came on the market and I like it, I want to go see it. However, the second emotion will be a little bit of reluctance because buyers are way more educated than ever. So they know that this house is priced on the higher end of the market. So they come a little reluctant. And when they see the house, their third emotion will be fear of overpaying or having what they call buyer's remorse. So they will submit an offer slowly and low. So slow and low. Slow and low. If you go in that direction. Now, if you go in the other direction, if you price your home at $560 a square foot, the first emotion a buyer is going to have is the same, desire. Finally, something came on the market that checks off on everything that I'm looking for. The second emotion will be urgency because, again, they are educated. They know what the market's been doing, and they know that it's priced to sell, right? So they will call their agent. They will call every decision maker to let's go see that property as soon as possible. And once they see the property, the third emotion will be fear of missing out. So they will submit an offer high and hot. High and hot. Now guys, where do you think you'd want your house to be? Slow and low or high and hot? High and hot is where we want to be, and that's where all of my clients want to go and what the results that they want to have. Now, again, this is just one strategy out of 7 that I deploy in order to make sure my clients get top dollar. If you want to see the other 6, feel free to go to www.28daysoritpay.com. It's absolutely free. Now, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you're watching it on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. If you saw this on Facebook, please like my page. Thank you for taking the time to watch it, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you.